Unprecedented fatal flooding, widespread forest fires and deadly heat waves, all these extreme weather events, consequences of global warming and climate change are now wreaking havoc across the world. The catastrophe is far from over. The International Energy Agency has now raised concerns over the rise in global greenhouse gas emissions. In 2020, during the pandemic, just when the world witnessed a downward trend in global gas emissions, the emissions are set to grow again this year and next year. The IEA has said that 2023 will be the year with the greatest level of carbon dioxide output in human history. The world has diverted all its budget in efforts to overcome the deadly pandemic. And according to the IEA, governments worldwide had provided $380 billion in clean energy support. This out of a total of $16 trillion in pandemic recovery efforts. This is reportedly far from what is required to put the world on a road to net zero emissions by mid-century. IEA has reiterated that this amount is not even enough to stop the global emissions from touching new highs. The spending will fall short of keeping global warming from reaching catastrophic levels. Such an increase would put the Paris Climate Agreement's goals out of reach. Experts have warned that emissions must be cut in half this decade if global temperature rises are to be kept at 1.5 degrees Celsius. Beyond this, the effects of climate breakdown will destroy huge areas of the globe. And as the world falls short of climate pledges, political slugfest over the IEA latest observation has already begun. U.S. climate envoy John Kerry has launched a rhetorical attack on China. U.S. has asked China to cut emissions if it wants to avoid climate chaos. He singled out China and has issued a stark assessment of the world's biggest emitter to mend its way.
China absolutely can help lead the world to success by peaking and starting to reduce emissions early during this critical decade of 2020 to 2030. And I say that simply because it is factual scientifically. The truth is there's no alternative, because without sufficient reduction by China, together with the rest of us, the goal of 1.5 degrees is essentially impossible.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.